So it's an individual shift rather than a collective shift?
Yes and no. Many will shift all at once, some will not.
Thank you. And is there going to be a shift in consciousness before the physical shift?
Yes, that is already taking place.
Mm-hmm. And will that help the people that we say are not awake or not aware of what's happening? That first shift that's happening right now.
It's a reflection of the conscious shift that is taking place at the moment. It will, what you would say, cause a ripple effect that will awaken many others.
I want to ask if the veil is going to be removed and everyone remember who they are very soon.
No.
Okay. Will that happen before the physical shift?
Yes, but not for all. The veil will drop for many, but not for all.
Mm-hmm. And when the veil is removed for many, in terms of the time difference between that and then the physical shift, how long do we have to work with?
I'm confused by what you seek. If the veil is all knowledge, then that will be instantaneously when you are taken. Does not happen before, is in your human form, you cannot comprehend the knowledge that is coming with lifting the veil. It will happen instantaneously when the shift happens.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And in terms of the time that we have left before the shift happens, how are we best to help humanity awaken?
It is simply by just being.
It never feels like it's enough.
Not in all cases. If you are gifted and you have those abilities, share them. But do not push them on others who are not willing to listen, because it will only cause them to retreat into themselves. If you have a gift, shine it bright, and those who need it will come. Trust.
Absolutely. Thank you. I love hearing that. What else subconscious are you able to tell us about our near future?
There are different realities. There are different shifts for everyone. What we perceive in our own being isn't necessarily the truth for everyone else, but yet it still exists. It will still happen how we perceive it, but it will not be the same for everyone, yet they will still reach the end point.
Thank you. Will there be any natural disasters that we are aware of but not necessarily be affected by in New Zealand?
If people choose to see that, then that's what they will see. The reality that she is in currently, that you are present in, you will shift. But she has jumped into realities where she will not shift. She needs to focus on the reality that she wants to be in. She's just undecided in which one she wants to be in for whatever purpose that she wants to choose to try and see through, to live through.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And so in terms of the last session when she was told she wouldn't shift to the new earth, was there a purpose for her to perceive that timeline?
Yes, there was. Well, she had already lived that reality. She's living that reality now. But she needed to do the work on herself. And being faced with her mortality helped her shift to where she is now so that she is open to receive the information that she needs to receive to move to a bigger and better purpose. The focus of the intentions have been on the shift to New Earth. And in this current reality that you both are in, it will happen. And to trust that it will happen, but to not let go and live in fear, not to let the human ego, as you call it, to take over, because it will try to push in the final wave. It will try to prevail, to block the light for the shift to happen, but it will happen in this reality. To stay true and not to give in to the fear, because it is coming. It is coming, and you will see it around you, but not to let it block your light.
Thank you. I feel like I've been preparing myself to be open to all, and not weirdly not want to plant my garden for my summer flowers. I'm just feeling like I'm preparing myself for the move.
Absolutely. But do plant your flowers.
Mhm.
Not because they won't exist, but because it brings you happiness, connection. Do it for the mundane reasons, because they still bring joy in this present moment.
Yeah. Thank you. And can I get away with like worrying about doing house maintenance because it doesn't exist in the new earth?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like so many people ask me questions about the new earth and they're so afraid and worried and excited and want it now. And I'm just trying to rack my brain about what is the most important questions that people need to know. When the shift starts happening, and I keep hearing that there's going to be a lot of natural disasters that are really going to scare people. I don't know what my question is, but I just wanted to confirm that all the people that use exit points with these natural disasters, they're going to the new earth or they're going to their other homes.
They're shifting to a new existence. It might not necessarily be a new home or a new place. It could be a new dimension. It could be a new reality. But they are shifting in their existence. But to where they go is where they choose, is where they vibrate at the frequency that they emit from their body. Not everyone will go to the same place. New Earth, as you speak of it, is not one of the same, but it is reality, and it is how you perceive it and within your own mind. You will shift where you choose to shift to, but it might not be the same place that everyone expects to go. This one place, it's not a one planet. There are many variables of where you can shift to. It's just where you perceive, where you vibrate, and where your frequency is at, as to where you will actually arrive.
Thank you, it makes sense. And in terms of the Shana, when the shift happens in this timeline, where will she go?
She will go to the planet that she saw.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And may I ask, where will I go with the shift?
I see a ship for you, but that is not your final destination. That is just a passing point before you reach your final destination, as you have much work to do still.
Can I ask what the work is?
I am unsure, but I feel something to do around energy.
Okay.
And directing that energy.
Mm-hmm. I always feel like when I get told I've still got lots of work to do, I feel like I'm not doing the right work. And so I always think, oh gosh, am I not learning from my work or I'm not growing from my work? But it's just, it's not, it's, it's just means I've got still different work to do. Is that right?
You are on the right path. Do not question yourself on that. It's just, it goes beyond so much more than what you're experiencing in this human form.
Mm-hmm. And I know this is going to be really silly, so please bear with me this question. My mind, when I shift, my mind is still going to be aware of my different body shift and change. Is that right?
Yes and no. You will be able to tell that you are in a different form, a different state of being. It will not be like as you appear to see things at this present time, the density, the vibration, it will all change. So yes, you will see things, a physical shift. You will see a physical shift. You will feel a physical shift. You will perceive a physical shift.
And then I do my energy work then.
You're doing your energy work as we speak. You've been doing it for as long as you have existed. It's about growing and evolving and changing when the time comes.
Okay.